Hello and welcome to the Hurst Virtual Festival. We are Bowjangles and this is our special lockdown documentary, The Bowjangles from All Angles.
This programme contains a medley of things we've been up to over the last 18 months, including many videos from lockdown.
We've also included some never-before-seen footage and a couple of set pieces that we've created for you guys in Hurst in particular.
Now, if you've never seen us, we find it really hard to describe what we do. So what we thought we'd do is show you first a complete piece that we performed a couple of years ago on the South Bank for the Underbelly Festival. And it's actually one of the pieces that you would have seen in this evening's performance at the festival, Excalibow.
Come to the wrong place. We're a classical string quartet, you bastards. If you're ready to party like it's 1799, then we're your people. If you want to baroque this world, then we're your guys. Ladies and gentlemen, allow us to introduce you to the Vikings. The east wind whistling whispered midst the sails, and croaking oars cut into swirling sea. The Northmen, as they rowed, sat singing tales of this new land where they were yet to be. Berserkers all as strong as ox and bear, and with their teeth they gnashed upon their shields. In battle, never saw them any fear, as they lay waste to men across the fields. An Albion saw a monk of Lindisfarne, and wondered as he peered toward the masts. Would these new pilgrims lead them any harm? As closer, ever closer came the crafts. They came from the land of the ice and snow, from the midnight sun where the hot springs Hammer of the gods will drive our ships to new lands. To find the port and sing and cry, I am coming. Out we sweep with fishing oar, our rolling goal will be the western shore. It's that way tonight, is it? Thanks, guys. How soft your fields go green, that whisper tale gone. Oh, we caught the tides of war, we are overlords. On we steam with flashing core, there's just one thing that we've been searching for. Money, 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 it's so funny in a Vikings world. We row all night, we row all day through wild seas, we find our way. Ooh, ooh. was so hard. But often such a friend, our lives and they belong to someone else. That's too bad. In my dreams, to find me some healthy land. They say what bad, rape and reef. Money, 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 it's so funny in a Vikings world. Money, 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 always funny in a Vikings world. So much further it could go. In a Vikings world. So now you better stop and rebuild all your ruins. For peace and trust can win the day despite of all your losing. Ha! Oh! 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 Oh!
Back in January 2019, we decided to set ourselves a challenge, the Cover Song Challenge. So this is where we got our fans to write in and tell us the songs that they'd love us to perform for them. So this next piece was the January edition. It's got to be perfect. It's got to be hashtag Cover Song Challenge. Woo!
Yeah.
The proud love is a curious thing. I make a one man win, make another man sin. Turn hogs to a little white dove. I got a feeling it's the power of love.
Tougher than diamonds, rich like cream. Longer and harder than a bad girl's dream. Make it bad one right, make it wrong one good. There is love will keep you home at night. You don't need money, don't take fame. Don't need a credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and smooth sometimes, but it might just save your life.
You say that all in love is fair.
Yeah, but you don't care. But you know what to do when it takes hold of you. You belong to me, I belong to you. Come to the end of the road. Still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me, I belong to you. That's the power of love. Don't need money, don't need fame. Don't need a credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and it's smooth sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of.
I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. We're rocking till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love.
That's the power of love.
Woo!
Hey, Fiddler Man, for all your bow needs.
Where was it?
It was in Bruton in Somerset. And I think the audience was coming in and we were trying to record it really quickly before we had to do a show, and it was on our like 27th take.
Oh, yeah.
They could hear the whole thing.
They were listening to the whole thing going, is this part of the show?
Now, wherever we perform all over the world, we always get asked one question. How does Esme play the cello whilst standing up?
Well, I'll tell you.
Well, it all started back in 1998. I was still at music college, which I'd started to hate. I went to Covent Garden to see what I could see. And there were these musicians you wouldn't believe. They were playing violins, but in a crazy way. Well, I got out my cello and asked if I could play. I was really happy when they gave me a chance. It was going pretty well until they started to dance. I sat there frozen upon my stupid chair, trying to keep smiling like I didn't care. I tried to kick my legs about and stamp upon the stone, and then they ran into the crowd and left me all alone. I kept on thinking, if I had the chance, I would do anything to get up and dance. Well, later on at midnight from the pub, I headed home, and I found myself at crossroads, not knowing where to go.
She's on a highway to hell, highway to hell, highway to hell. She's on a highway to hell.
Crossroads, I looked around and I thought I was alone, but then a voice spoke up beside me with an ominous tone.
I just got back from Georgia where some business fell through. I'd be glad to help you. Is there anything I can do?
Well, before I'd had the chance to ask, who the hell are you? He jumped upon a rubbish bin and started to croon.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a woman of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long years, stolen many men's soul and faith. I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Made damn sure that Pilate washed his hands and dealt his fate. Pleased to meet you, hope you guess my name. What was puzzling you is the nature of my game.
Over me, it must have been the booze. But I found myself thinking, well, what have I got to lose?
I've got the very thing for you,
the devil said, and with an evil wink,
I do hope you like red.
First, there was nothing but a slow, glowing dream that my fear seemed to hide deep inside my mind, all alone. I have cried silent tears, full of pride, in a world passion. Make it happen. Pictures come alive. I can dance right through my
I hate to interrupt you. I hope you like the shoes. How about I show you everything that they can do? Now you can come.
You can Charleston.
And you can twist. And you can twerk it like this.
All about that bass, about that bass.
No treble.
All about that bass, about that bass.
No treble.
All about that bass, about that bass.
No treble.
All about that bass, about that bass, 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 bass. But I need something back. It ain't free, it don't work like that. I don't want your heart and dough. A soul for these souls is all that you are. Thank you.
All we want is your soul.
I have to be quite honest. Though I know I sound dumb, I didn't read the small print. When I was very young, the devil said some other things like when my time was due. I wasn't really listening, I was just looking at my shoes. The years went by, I've had such fun, I know I can't complain. And if I had my time again, I'd do it just the same.
Huh?
Also from our show Excalibow, that is the sort of crucial, pivotal point of the show, where the show turns from being an ordinary sketch show, essentially, into a mythical quest into hell, where we where we battle the demon in order to regain Esme's soul. Meanwhile, who do we meet on the way?
I don't think we should tell them because they might want to see the show one day, and you're giving them all the plot twists.
Okay, well, in that case, you'll have to, if you want to find out more, book a ticket to see the show when you're allowed.
At some point in the future. So we've performed this show kind of all over the world, haven't we now? We've played it in Edinburgh. We did Edinburgh Fringe with it, where we won an award.
Oh, clank, sorry, you just dropped something there.
Oh, what was that? Oh, it's our award.
We played it in China, didn't we? In concert hall.
Yeah,
parts of it.
Parts of it.
Was a bit weird.
Where else?
In New York?
New York.
New York.
We went
that
and
was
did our
lovely.
off-Broadway performance there. We were very excited.
Portugal as well, we did it.
Yeah.
Oh, the dinner
Lovely.
in Portugal.
And sadly, we're not doing it in Hurst tonight. I'm very sorry about that, but hopefully we will in the future. And it was the first show that we worked on with Oliver here when he joined.
Don't patronise me.
He wowed us all over in his audition by putting his hair into Bertie's mouth. And we knew from then on he was a keeper.
What a moment that was.
So we created Excalibow, and we're very proud of it. And
you can actually experience it now because you can buy our CD, which has the full story and everything on the CD as well. You can, which you can buy from our website.
yes.
Here's a little advert for it.
Once upon a time, many years ago, in a time before orchestras and manuscripts, there was a musical, magical land called Bowtopia. In this mellifluous kingdom, all bows held magical powers, and out of those taught in the art of bow magic, a chosen few would become knights of the Musicians' Union and protectors of the realm. But not all bows were made equal. There was one bow more powerful than all the others, strung with the hair of the last unicorn, Fierce battles were fought in the quest for this bow, for the person to play upon it would truly be Lord of the Strings. They named this bow
Well, I'd definitely buy that, wouldn't you?
I already have.
I did.
It's in my car constantly because my 2-year-old insists on listening to it for any car journey that we go on. It's so right.
You can buy it online as well, can't you? Like iTunes and all of that stuff.
Yeah, digital.
We went digital.
We did.
Yeah.
But you don't get the 16-page booklet.
Oh no.
Worth it.
You want that?
Wow. My son, I think, has taken that out and ripped it into tiny pieces.
Aww.
Yeah.
So anyway, people often ask us about the history of the group. So we've been together a very long time now, haven't we, guys? 12 years, is it? 3 years with Ollie. We've been together 12 years as a group, working and performing. We actually started busking, believe it or not, in Covent Garden. We're all licensed street performers, aren't we?
Yes.
Got a license to bus.
And I'm not afraid to use it.
There is a classical music and opera busking pitch in Covent Garden. We believe it's the only one in the world.
Yeah, and amazingly, it has reopened for business since COVID as well. So you can see live music in Covent Garden.
I think
at
it
the
is
moment.
the only place in the West End where you can see live music actually at the moment. That's sad.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
let's take this down. Let's
Sorry.
say something fun. Say something nice.
So, as we said earlier, we went to New York to do our off-Broadway run,
Broadway.
which was so amazing, wasn't it? I had such a great time.
And we had a week to spare between we were doing a private gig upstate, and we had a week to spare, so we decided just to busk every day in order to make enough for dinner and cocktails.
Cocktails.
Basically.
Many cocktails.
So this was in Central Park, but we also busked in Washington Square Park and in Times Square.
All over.
Times Square.
That was a bit manic.
Oh yeah, that guy, the naked guy.
There was a naked
Oh, so
cowboy.
they put a little pic. We'll get the picture to come
Yeah.
up.
Oh yeah. There
look.
should be a photo.
Here he is. Anyway, so this is us doing the Can in New York City in Central Park in a year ago.
Yeah.
Ooh la la.
DJ, spin that beat.
When that worthy lantern from God's right hand, those 7 seals, did he have a plan?
with 7 eyes did he show when we surround?
When some melted beasts arrive to terrorize our lives.
It's written in the old scripts where the riders of the apocalypse, conquest, death, Armageddon's coming head on.
Now first at the door, this awesome four, they call me Conquest, but I'm so much more. With my bow in my hand, my arrows are damned, dipped in every sickness known to man. My ride is wide, but I ain't no knight. I prefer a dirty fight.
Lamb gives me this crown, so I'm here to rule your land. The Far Riders, you can't avoid us. The Far Riders.
I'm war, here's the score, you don't wanna hear me roar. I got a great big sword, I'm gonna start a civil war. Here I am upon my steed, she's fiery red with a lightning speed. No peace on earth, now it's my home turf. Did you ever ask what your freedom's worth? If you wanna try to survive, you better run for the hills, you better run for your lives. Run for the hills, run for your lives. Run for the hills, run for your lives. Well, I'm famine, I'm slamming, these scales will sit so I win. My duty, absolutely, when you become unruly, is to rain down fiscal cruelty from atop my big black beauty. My inflation drives the nation into total degradation.
I'm death. Did you guess? I got Hades to clean up my mess. My house might be ashen, but we got a passion. Here on this earth, we are coming and slashing. Me and my crew, we are ready to ride. With peace by our side, you got no place to hide. I know you have heard me before in this upside down world. I am the Lord. The Far Rider. You can't avoid us. Yeah. You can't see this, but this is a dance break. That's right. I'm dancing right now. I told you it was first to love. What are you still doing here? I told you to run. No, seriously, run. What are you still doing here? I said run.
It's the final Armageddon's my hand.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum.
So that was a music video from Four Riders, which is also from Excalibow. And you might have noticed it was filmed in New York.
We were the most annoying people on that day. Like,
On the Brooklyn Bridge.
On the
Those
Brooklyn
people
Bridge.
hated us.
But there was people that joined in as well, which was really funny.
we had a selfie stick and Esme was holding, just marching along and just pushed everyone out the way.
Yeah.
Very annoying. Sorry.
It was really good
Sorry.
fun.
It was so
New
much
York.
fun.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it fine? Look at the cut, the style, the line. The suit of clothes is all together, but all together, it's all together.
So anyway, guys, look what I've got.
Oh!
Where did they come
I've
from?
got a little pile of, these are actually questions that people have asked us. So we thought we'd answer them for you because we know you've got the burning desire to find out the answers to all of these.
Do you tour all the time?
I'd say when we're at our busiest, we probably tour twice a month or 3 times a month, and normally for 3 or 4 days a week.
And now?
And a lot of driving.
I tour from my bedroom to my kitchen to my bathroom and back again.
Are you coupled?
Yes.
Yes. No.
No, we're not. We are all with other people.
Has anything ever happened before I joined?
Okay,
Yes.
no, that's...
I mean, no. Where did you all meet?
Me and Bertie went to school together when we were teenagers, didn't we?
Many years
We
ago.
went to the Purcell School of Music, which is a really amazing place where you go and just play music all the time.
And then we met Mitch in Covent Garden.
Covent Garden.
Yeah. And then Ollie responded to a job advert. Kind of,
yeah.
didn't you?
What age did you start playing?
4.
6.
6.
7?
There you go.
Yes.
But what advice do you have for my child who is learning the violin? Ollie?
Learn the cello.
Yeah.
When I was learning the violin, I needed space around what it was, so rather than to stick between the sort of formal, traditional way, I needed space to play and discover around that. So I needed to be able to experiment in folk and jazz and stuff and improvising and that kind of thing was really important for me, but for other people, more structure would work.
Yeah, just play scales.
Practice.
Yeah.
You have to do the practice every day, but try and make it into some sort of game, into some sort of sticker board, or you win something if you do practice.
Board where?
Get a
You win
sticker
a
board in
sticker.
your house, and then
So
you
you
get a
win
sticker after
prizes.
each practice,
Practice
and after
wins
a month
prizes.
you get a chocolate bar or anything.
You have to find your joy.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
What's
Okay.
your real job?
My real job is doing Bowjangles.
Yeah.
musicians,
Bojangles
yeah.
genuinely
Believe it or
is-
not, this is actually our real job.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah.
Are you miming? No.
Right now? Yeah, that would be impressive. No.
No, we never mind.
Never mind. It's
We never
always
do.
live. Always live.
Always that's true. Did you go to music college together?
Oh,
Did we go to
me and
music?
Esme did.
Briefly, yeah, before we dropped
Being the
out.
youngest, I went several years later.
Okay.
I didn't go to music
Do you-
college because I'm not a square.
And we actually, all three of us that went to music college all dropped out after a year.
That's true.
So we learned at the College of Covent Garden in the performance course.
The University of Life.
Do you have any outside help?
Yes.
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 We worked since the beginning of Bowjangles with a wonderful choreographer called Craig Thornbert, who's also a very close friend, and he is brilliant because he understands our complete need to only use our legs.
How long does it take to create a show? Excalibow was... It's really hard because the actual show that was kind of like written and rehearsed in 2 weeks
Yeah,
in
but
a way, but also in
Being
3
written
years.
over several
Planning on
years.
Yeah.
No, you don't like that one?
Don't like that one.
Do you play any other instruments?
Yeah.
Recorder?
Recorder, saw,
Hey, I
musical
got my
saw.
grade eight.
Oh, I'm
recorder.
musical saw.
Your musical saw.
You've got one now, didn't you?
I do, yeah.
Piano.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can't really call myself
Accordion.
piano.
Double bass.
Drums. Saxophone.
You play the saxophone.
I got grade 5 in jazz saxophone
Oh.
distinction.
I got grade 5 on French horn many
Wow.
years ago.
It's all coming out now, isn't it?
Do you have families?
Oh, yeah. I have 2 kids, a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, and a husband, and a dog, and a van. It's a
Yeah,
part of
I
my family.
live with my wife and my 2-year-old son.
I have a fiance and a 5-year-old furry baby who's a Doberman called Hutch.
And I have 2 children. One is very grown up. She's nearly 20. She will be 20 by the time you see this.
Wow.
And also a 9-year-old boy. How do you dance and play and sing at the same time?
The actual question
Lot
should
of
be,
work.
why? It's so time consuming.
It's so hard.
It's like learning the piano with the right hand first, then your left hand, and then you link them together.
And then
but
you open your eyes.
on a bigger scale,
Yeah.
including your whole body.
Are you friends? Do you get on?
I say it's a testament to the fact, especially with us three who've been in it since the start, that we so rarely have arguments that I think it's amazing.
We just go like this.
We disagree a lot, but we never have sort of full-blown arguments. I don't think we've ever had
Yeah, we just
full-blown
talk about
arguments.
each other behind each other's backs.
Yeah, you know, that's the musician's way. We get on really well.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do get on really well.
Genuine is.
We get on really well.
We do.
So, after much ado, the thing you've all been waiting for, it's quiz time! Now, a while ago, Bertie and Ollie began a series of videos. It's called The Inner Parts, and your job is to guess what song they are playing the inner parts to.
No.
Hello everybody,
Oh, hi
welcome
there.
to today's edition of Bertie and Ollie's
Inner Parts!
What are we doing today, Ollie?
Today is the second violin and viola part version of a famous pop track.
6, 7.
What was it?
Not you.
Comments below. If you want to find out what that was the inner part to, then find us on social media and we will tell you. This next bit comes from a TV show that we did. We filmed a year ago and it came out earlier this year for a TV show called Yolanda's Band Jam, which is kind of like the Jules Holland of toddlers. So, it's amazing. It's a TV show where she gets different bands in and plays around and kids jump around, and it was on CBeebies earlier this year. My child, I was so ready for him to be so excited because it was directly aimed at him, but he didn't care. He didn't care at all. He's like, okay, yeah.
Whereas your children wanted to watch it all
They
the time, didn't
loved
they?
it, and Poppy actually said to me yesterday, she was like, so Mummy, how were you there? Was it real? Were you really there? Because she
We
couldn't
really
comprehend
were
how
there.
I was on TV
In
and
the
at
box.
home at the same time.
But anyway, this is what happened.
Today's guests love moving with their instruments. In fact, they like moving so much, I haven't seen them anywhere. Has anyone seen them? Where are they? There they are! Follow that boat! Welcome to our band jam.
Thanks.
So tell me a bit more about what you do.
Okay, well, we're a string quartet, so we all play stringed instruments. We have 2 violins, a viola, and a cello, but we love to dance and move whilst we play. When we first started, we stood still like this.
Oh, that was lovely.
But
Oh.
then we found it was more fun if we moved around, and we got more and more confident, and now we can do full routines, like this one about a scary dog.
Ow, ow, ow. If you hear a house out in the darkest of nights, then don't you dare go out. Ow, scary dog with his head in his mouth, black shucks for the brow.
Wow! That was amazing. Well, there's a lot going on there. How do you do it all?
We have to learn the music really well, so we have it off by heart before we start doing the moves. But once we can do it all together, we have a lot of fun.
And where'd you get your ideas? I love that scary dog song.
Well, we love to play games with music. Would you like to play one with us?
I'd love to play a game. How about you, Banjammers? Would you like to play a game? All right, how do we play?
So this is a magical game. You can control how we play our instruments. All you need is a finger in the air.
Oh, let's see those fingers. Let's get those fingers ready at home. Right, what do we do next?
And now we're going to use special words which are going to control what we do. So the first special word is tremolo. Can you say that? Tremolo.
Tremolo. Okay. So after 3, we're going to point at those wonderful instruments. 1, 2, 3, tremolo! Wow, that was a really shivery sound. I like that. What else can we do?
Okay, the next word is pizzicato.
Pizzicato. Okay, Banjammers, after 3, 1, 2, 3, pizzicato! That was a very spiky sounds. I love that. Can we do one more, Banjammers? Yeah! Yes. What else have you got for
Well,
us?
finally, it's glissando.
Glissando. Okay, fingers at the ready. You can do this at home too. Here we go. Glissando! Wow! What do we think, Banjammers? Was that good? Yeah! Yes! And we're about to have a party of our own now, so get your dance moves ready, everyone, for Bowjangles!
Pizzicato!
yet another question that people very often ask us is, do you do weddings? And the surprise answer is yes, we're a string quartet. We do weddings. We love to do weddings and other kind of events, don't we?
Yeah.
We really love it.
Private parties.
Bar mitzvahs.
We love it. We'll do anything.
So this is a little video that we made, a sort of promo video? Yeah, it is a promo video, but it's very beautiful.
It's
so
very
we're going to show it.
classy.
We're going to show it to you anyway.
I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more.
So there you go. If you're getting married, you can get in touch with us, drop us an email, find us on social media at Bowjangles Music, and we will play at your wedding.
So not long after we filmed that very beautiful video, everything was cancelled. COVID, obviously, we all know what that's all about. And yeah, all work was cancelled. We were all in lockdown in our homes, in our 4 separate homes across London, so we couldn't get together.
In our one house that we all live in.
But the show must go on. So we made a conscious decision to carry on creating and carry on making content. We just had to move it online. Ollie was amazing at the beginning, especially because he just put out some brilliant videos of life working from home as a musician. Here is some highlights from that.
Bell's Bolero, second violin part. Okay. Da, 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 Concerto for 2 violins by J.S. Bach. That's where you come in. Should we go again? And then you come in there. Yeah, that's right. Concerto for 2 violins by J.S. Bach. And that's the bit where you come in. On your part, Ben, tomato, mouth. Thanks very much.
Esme also put out some brilliant home concert videos.
Mitch managed to get people out of their armchairs and dancing with their instruments in this series of videos.
Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of instrument playing with a little bit of movement added in. Why am I doing this? Boredom, mainly, but also my name is Mitch McGugan and I play in a group called Bowjangles. I've been doing that as my main job for 12 years, and what it is, we all move, we all dance, we all sing, and we all play our instruments at the same time. What I have found is the ability to move, physical movement, whilst playing an instrument can actually help greatly with your posture, with your coordination, and with your understanding of how your body's moving and what bits are relaxing and what bits are tense. What I've found is that as you move, if you do a slightly difficult movement, let's say with your legs, and play a piece that you've either played before or you've just learnt, what happens is your mind concentrates completely on your legs, on the new movements, and actually what it does is it allows your body to relax and hold your instrument naturally, whereas maybe before, if you've suffered from any tension in your neck or your shoulder, or anything, because this could be for any instrument, couldn't it? You could even get your cello, you could hook it on there like the cellist in Bowjangles. Any instrument, as long as it's not ridiculously heavy, you could use, okay? So, the piece we're going to do today is Lightly Row. It's piece 2 in the lovely Suzuki method. Lots of my students do Suzuki. I learned Suzuki. I think it's pretty good. We're not just going to do those in these, obviously, but we're going to start like this. If you don't know the piece, this is how it goes. So, whether or not you're quite new to your instrument, like the students that I'm going to send this to, whether you've been playing for a year or two, or whether you've been playing for 20 years, okay? This is harder than it seems, so I'd really appreciate it. Give it a go at home, video yourself when you're comfortable with it, send it to us, link, share, you know, all of that stuff while we're in lockdown. Let's all be part of a little community. So, the movement I want us to do today is going to be quite simple. It's going to be 2 steps, and then it's going to be a rowing action with our legs, okay? So, do this in mirror image with me. So, we're going to go right first. The first thing that's going to happen, we're going to go right. We're going to bring our left leg over the front. So, we're going to go cross, join up, and then a row action out to the side. Same thing other way. Right leg over, left leg to the side, and then right leg row. A few more times. Left, right, row, right, left, row. Okay? Lovely. Let's try it all together. Nice and slowly. Here we go. Start with your left leg, crossing over. Or we start with a cross. Here we go. Right leg, across. Row out. Left leg. Row. Right. Right. Lovely. So, have a go at that at home. Might take you 10 minutes, might take you half an hour. Video what you're doing, send it to us. We'd love to see what you're doing. Okay, don't forget to follow and share, and see you soon.
And Bertie made some content about how hard it was to think of ideas for new content.
Need to make a film, got to make it good. Cannot think of anything that's funny, new or cute. Oh, this platform's now my stage, but it's too crowded to break through. Maybe I could write a clever ditty, spinning rhymes to show I'm pretty witty. Maybe I could download a cappella, 8 violas, play the Macarena. Need to represent, must impress my friends. Looking for a trend will drive you right around the bend. Making content isn't easy. When will concerts start again? This is it, this is perfect. And I've even got an outfit. Funny title, must go viral. Got to finish it tonight. Perfect take, hang on, wait. Why's my microphone not working? How to focus, no more storage. This iPhone 6 is... Once we had a meeting with a major theatre owner. She was very nice and gave advice, and this is what she said. It doesn't matter that you're good, it's all about the numbers. If you get more likes and more subscribes, then you might get ahead. So we set about to make a star online and try our very hardest, but with babies, gigs and dogs to feed and away. Now we have no gigs, the pressure's on, and it has pushed us to our limits. And now we're doing everything for free. This is it, this is perfect, and I've even got an outfit. Funny title, must go viral, got to finish it tonight. Oh yes, oh no, bloody internet is really slow. Oh, why won't it upload? Can I do it, 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 I can do it, I can do it, can I do it, can I do it, too much coffee, phew. Here goes, it's done, please let me get some views.
But we also managed to work out a way to create content together, even though we were separate. And using technology and, in some cases, partners' help, we managed to create a piece with all 4 of us involved.
Esme, are you not wearing any pants?
But things then did begin to get a bit weird.
Are you cock of the walk?
We also managed to get celebrity endorsement from Matt Lucas with our version of Baked Potato.
drying capabilities of the Bowjangles tea towel. Banish your moisture with this, the Moist Master 7. Now comes with a handy hook.
We just put an ad break in there.
Yes,
Why not?
Put an ad break in.
So if you would like to buy any of our famous tea towels,
There it is.
Are your blades wet?
or our album,
There it is.
Ooh, there it is.
is really great. Then do find us on social media at Bowjangles Music, or you can find us on Ko-fi or Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee. I say Ko-fi.
It's spelt like
So
Kofi
it's
Annan.
ko-fi.com/Bowjangles.
Coffee.
It's up on the screen right now.
Yeah, it'll be there. I don't know, guys.
Magic.
Up here.
And on there you can buy our tea towel, our album, and also I believe on our website you can do that as well. So go and have a little explore.
End of advert.
The devil's dog with his head in his mouth, black shucks on the prowl.
So, very excitingly, we are working on a new show. And it is Dracula. In space! Don't ask. That's just what we're going to do. Now, we have just started working on it, and we are very excited to be able to present to you a new song from the show. Now, nobody has seen this. We've kept this very, very quiet. And it is technically sort of a work in progress, but we thought you'd like to have a sneak preview. The song is called Take the Lead, and it's an I Want song. And if you know what an I Want song, it's that point in the musical where the hero sings about what they really, really want. Oliver here is the hero.
And in the song, I'm the second violinist in Bowjangles. And in the song, it's about me wanting to take the lead, to be more like Mitch. So this is the world premiere of Take the Lead.
I've been playing second fiddle for far too long. Only ever just the sidekick, never number one. I've been dreaming so long for first chair, knowing practice might just get me there. Look at Mitch, always sitting in first place. He's been working on his first violin phase. It's time I took the lead. I can take this solo. It's time I faced the beast, the fear within me I know. I am the Venus to his Serena, the one in Beaches who's not Bette Midler. The time has come for me to become one, and I'll take the lead. I've been living in the shadows for all my life, always ever just the bridesmaid to some lucky wife. I deserve to be a VIP, but deep down I'm just scared little Ollie. People look down on me and my heart breaks. Gonna show the world they made a big mistake. Big, huge. It's time I took the lead. I can take this solo. It's time I face the beast, the fear within me I know. I must conquer all my fears. Need to start playing it by ear. I'm gonna vanquish all those demons, and then I'll be an another man. The time has come to take the lead. Listen to my solo. I'm traveling at light speed, living to where I'll go.
Look at him, he's in the lead.
I face the beast, like Jason Derulo. 300 million meters a second.
Where he'll go.
No, no, no.
Look at him, he's in the lead.
I'm really pleased we changed the key. I'm really glad I chose how high this song
Look at him, he's
goes.
in the lead.
Okay, I think that's high enough.
Just listen to his song.
Can we take it back to G though?
Let's sing it high and free.
Is in the lead.
You're sounding pretty weak.
Follow me.
Well, why don't you take the lead?
Yes, I know. That's what the whole song
Well, there's no need to have arguments.
I'll be star of the show. But maybe that day is tomorrow. But for now, I'm still me. So I'll follow Mitch's lead.
You didn't take the lead.
Can you go away now?
What a feeling, beings believing. Hold me, give you all that you want. Wrap your love around me. You're so excited, I can feel you getting closer. Oh, baby, I'll take you down, I'll take you down where no one's ever gone before. And if you want more, if you want more, then jump for my love, jump in and feel my touch. Jump if you wanna taste my kisses in the night. Then jump for my love.
Who are those sexy ladies?
Wow. Where did that come from? It used to be an Excalibow.
Yeah.
But we changed it.
No more.
Now in Excalibow we do the song Leap. It's nothing to do with rights for the song. I mean, I'm just saying what we were doing.
My music education started when I was 4. When I'd done 10,000 hours, I did 10,000 more. I can say with perfect confidence, after all these instrumental lessons, that classical musicians are the most qualified of the professions. And yet there seems to be a pay disparity. And despite a lifetime of commitment providing this necessary service, we still receive requests like this.
Would you play at my outdoor party? You'll set the perfect mood. We can give you money for travel and do stay for our Michelin chef's food. Our guests are all industry and minor celebrities. If you consider it more a showcase, that's worth more than any fee. Right?
Wrong. I run a music festival. We care about the arts. Musicians are at our center. They are our beating heart. What's that you ask? A budget after essentials like the loos. It's very small, but think of all those people who'll see you.
Exposure, exposure.
It doesn't pay the bills.
Exposure, exposure.
Too much of it can kill.
Exposure, exposure.
I think you get the gist. If you think we should work for free, then you're taking the
year's 2020. COVID-19 is here, destroying our industry. And let's face it, at least a year. What will become of us all? No one has a clue. I know the irony. Exposing ourselves on the internet is all we have to do. Corona, corona.
It was hard enough before.
Corona, corona.
How much more can we endure?
Isolation, mitigation, flattening the curve. This pandemic's caused a panic, but we've all learned some new words. Exposure, exposure.
Doesn't pay the bills.
Exposure like corona.
Too much of it can kill.
If you've heard a word we've said, then we really do implore. Flip a coin in a virtual hat and we'll keep writing more.
is our big final number that we were going to do with a big song and dance in the studio because we were all together. Except we're not all together because Mitch has, well, he was on holiday in France when the quarantine was announced. So we're calling, oh look, he's here! So Mitch is joining us from his house down in South East London and we're in North London. And we are going to attempt to do this for you, a performance. Hi, how are you, Mitch?
Hello.
How's quarantine?
Just unpacking so far.
Did you have a nice holiday?
I did have a lovely holiday, thanks.
Okay, so we are going to do a final big song for you. Thank you so much for watching. This is Good Night, Sweetheart.
Good night, sweetheart, well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart, well, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we really must say good night, sweethearts, good night. Good night, sweethearts, well, it's time to go. Good night, sweethearts, well, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we really must say good night, sweethearts, good night.
Well, we've reached the end of the evening.
We hope you've had a great time.
You can leave soon on one condition.
That you come to a live show sometime. Good night, sweethearts, well, it's time to go. Good night, sweethearts, well, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we really must say good night, sweethearts, good night.
So that's it.
This is the final goodbye then.
It's the final goodbye. Oh, I've had a really nice time actually doing this.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, and we really hope that we get to see you in real life at some point on a stage somewhere.
Yeah.
Great.
Lots of love.
Bye. Bye.
Boom!